segue, right? Hey. I felt like that was a real good segue. Kudos to us, human beings, for even supporting all the different news reaction channels on YouTube and Twitch and all over, for even all the Hollywood unlocks of the word and all that of the shade rooms, right? For just being able to make the decision to go after what we desire. Even in how we consume our news and the people we consume it from. Yeah. But when it comes to consuming D, when it comes down to really getting down on Dizzaronis, some of y'all a little younger. Y'all don't know who Heather Hunter is. But I'm feeling like, Heather Hunter was slim too. I'm feeling like Cassie Lewis. I'm feeling like, you know how they talk about Earl Mandigo? You know how they talk about Pee Wee Kirkland? Like, yo, it was dudes that never played professional basketball like in the NBA or whatever that was so good, they would have been better than Michael Jordan. Ooh, if this person ain't do this, they would have been better than LeBron James. Some of y'all don't know about the hardcore, like the dream. When I was locked up, some of y'all don't know about the belladonnas of the world. But who knew that belladonna ain't had nothing on Casadonna? Yeah, Casadonna from the Hotang clan. And y'all know me, I don't even use that. I don't even use women being promiscuous, but there's a thing about being open and honest, and a lot of stuff got started, right? So without further ado, what we gonna do, we just gonna pull up some of the people and the names that we finding out Cassie had been Cassie had been knocking them down. I feel like every one of these gentlemen that we about to bring up and pull up right here was taken advantage by Cassie. I feel like every one of them should get to sue Cassie. Y'all think I'm being harsh, but no. I'm telling y'all the truth. Y'all know I'm an ex-con. Y'all know I was in jail. Y'all know I have mad cases, right? So look. There's a thing called a crime victim fee. Even if you poor and you ain't got it. You think if you just shoot somebody or rob somebody, really hurt somebody or go to jail, that you don't got to pay? Hey, that little 18 cents you making, they going to cut it out. Your family send you money. They gonna get that money. So yeah, Cassie got to start to come up off some of that chicken. And if she ain't got it, after Puff start getting his, get that hotel back their money too, man. She don't deserve it. Yeah, some of these people need to come. They need counseling. We need to find out how they feel and if Cassie did a number on them or not. Now, you don't got to take my word for it. I'm not lying. I'm not going in alphabetical order, chronological order, handsome order. Which one of these dudes on the list that I like better, or they music, whatever they do? None of that. Is there some dudes on the list that I might deem handsome? Yeah, but if you've been following me long enough and you boo or not, you probably heard me say that some of these dudes been handsome, or even ask me, like, you think they cute? Whatever, right? Cool. The first name, fuck it, my guy. And this one, of course, also led to some kinds of beef, right? And I feel like in this picture right here, yeah, my guy Drake, I feel like in this picture right here, she like, well, Drake like, how could you do all this crazy stuff? I ain't even know when we was like, I ain't even know you was that type of girl. Casadonna? You came, ran all this game. You came up to the 6 and ran all this game on old Drake. Had Drake feeling like you was vulnerable. But Drake ain't know that he was vulnerable. He feel like he knocking something down. And meanwhile, Cassie like, I'm knocking something down. A lot has went on with Drake. At any point, now that we understand, because remember, allegedly Puff assaulted Drake over her doing this. And she know how it is with Puff, right? Do the math. And also, she's cheating on somebody or two people with Drake. At all times throughout this, I feel like she's going to be at least cheating and conniving her way through 2-3 people at the same damn time. Cassie is the inventor of the side nigga. Yeah, y'all ain't know that. Y'all ain't know that. Hey. So she took advantage of Drake and got him in a wild jam. Put these names on here. We gotta put these names on here too for emphasis. These names gotta go on the screen for emphasis. Cause sometimes you start to forget. I don't want us forgetting at all around this motherfucker. Ain't no forgetting. Hold on. Oh yeah, what they doing, man? Drake was a victim. I put Dake, my bad. Drake felt like Dake after Cassie did the thing she did. We kind of should have had like a wanted poster. Right? With all Cassie victims. We can't let her get away with this. We're going to save some good ones for last. Y'all might not think they're good ones, but it got to correlate. Now, this one is also a sad one, gang. No joking, no laughing here. Wale. Another victim of Cassie, maybe. And we've been through this. They ain't have to tell us this at trial, right? Didn't they say that Puff hung him out a window or something? Didn't they say that Puff was acting like Big Red from... Oh, no, that wasn't him. No, they said Puff went in the studio and beat him up. He was on the mic doing his Wale thing. Got some smooth vocals saying Puff walked up in there and wilded out on him. And has Wale been the same since? No. Look at this nigga. He up here, he think he motherfucking Lady Rage. He think he Lady of Rage after that shit with Puff. After being victimized by Cassie, who then manipulated Puff into attacking him, Wale ain't been the same since. Wale, he don't turn into Lady of Rage. And y'all don't feel no way about that? Wale was rocking, bro. Y'all don't think Wale, we should check in on Wale, see what's going on with him? She might have hurt Wale's career. No. I don't feel like she should be able to get away with this. Did this to this man. Black women, was she Mexican? She close enough. Where y'all at right now? As a black woman, I need to know how y'all think. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. She might have set some folks back. Almost got poor Wale murdered out this motherfucker playing around. And I don't even know if we got enough space on the screen. I'm gonna put Wale's name up here. Like I said, we ain't gotta be in no, and it's not smaller because Drake, that's not the reason. But I don't know if we got enough space on the screen for the bot. No, she is a real, this serial action. This shit ain't Fortnite. This body's on top of bodies on top. Now, man, listen. Hold on, man. I like the surprise element here. You like the surprise element? Take it easy, guys. I know some of y'all like, yo, nah, bro. Free that man. Lock her up. We seen that name already on the joint, right? And since we seen the name already on there, we might well go ahead and put that on there. I know. I already know what y'all thinking. Y'all like, yo, bull. Chris Brown going through wild shit right now, too. And I'm like, I know. Y'all see that picture? Yeah, that is the picture. When he found out, he like, yo, man, I feel like Cassie done put some hoodoo on me. I feel like Cassie done ever since this, you know how much wild stuff happened to Chris Brown since his encounter with Cassie? She's trying to dance up on him. You know Chris Brown did. We all know Chris Brown dance. He do what he do. He like this. He mad nice at dancing, right? He might just, he dance. That don't give Cassie no right to take advantage of him. To rub her wild, vicious energy off on Chris, and then wild stuff happened to Chris after that. Now we might gotta mess around and go back through all the motherfuckers dropping albums with 82 songs on it behind the trauma. And that escaped the radar. But look at all the stuff she got Drake into. Wale tried to turn himself into Lady of Rage. And yeah, she rubbed that Thotness Monster juice all on Chris Brown. Incredible young man. Talented young man. So much trauma and rage in Chris Brown that later on he ended up attacking his friend Usher. Now when everybody, and I got takes on different things, but we didn't have all the information yet. Hurt people. And yes, Chris Brown is another victim of Casadonna Ventura, if that's even her real name. I can't believe we let this happen as a society. Yo, right now, if I could appeal to Trump to I'm mad I ain't got no inside the criminal justice system connections, man, because she can't go scot-free off this. No way, Jose. Nah, son. Nah, she done did some damage to the culture now. We can put Chris Brown name a little bigger though, right? He been through enough. He been through enough. I'm not trying to make nobody dislike or despise Cassie. I'm just trying to open your eyes to the damage and the destruction that she has done to black men and Jewish men and many men, more men, Drake, I guess Drake put that in there, and men that want to be Lady of Rape. We finishing this.